You are watching Liberty Online TV.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
You are watching Liberty Online TV.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Liberty Review program. The Liberty Newspaper Review program when it comes to you live on Liberty Online TV. Now, Facebook page, YouTube, and all the other social media platforms them where they get we from. And this show they powered by Orange. My name is Mohamed Kamara. As today on be Friday, August 2nd, 2024. That's how I welcome you inside the very first edition of the program Newspaper Review on Liberty Online TV. And inside this program, we keep bringing experts them where we come discuss on the front pages of the newspaper that we come on inside the week where we come and look at the stories them we did at the newspaper front pages today. And of course, inside the studio, I deal with an expert, we a journalist and also a staff writer for the Calabash newspaper, we named Nafudi Moriba Conte. Therefore, serve as we analyst for today's program. We will come give you in-depth explanation and analysis of the newspaper front page stories then inside the program. And don't forget, say yourself with the watch you can be part of the conversation. Just send your comments at the comment section and also drop a message on we inbox, and as we go read their messages and as they move along with the program. Once more, my name is Mohamed Kamara in the program, na Liberty Newspaper Review.
Plenty can happen at the country where the news can capture from politics, the economy, and other human interest issues them. Some of them issues can take inside different newspaper them during the week. This make Liberty Online Television. They bring you the Liberty Newspaper Review. Inside this program, we go bring analysts them for look at the most trending topic them inside the newspaper for the week and analyze them for make sense to the public. This go be every Friday, 12 o'clock afternoon on Liberty Television. Watch out, Liberty Newspaper Review.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Liberty Newspaper Review program where they come to you live on Liberty Online TV, now Facebook page, YouTube, and all the other social media platforms them where they get we from. As today don't be Friday, August 2nd, 2024. That's why I have to welcome you inside the first edition of we Newspaper Review program on Liberty Online TV. And don't forget, say inside this program we keep bringing experts them where they come look at topics them where they in the newspaper front pages them. They can give proper analysis on their stories and of course, inside the studio, I get with me an expert and also a journalist with the staff writer for Calabash newspaper named Nafudi Moriba Conte. Go serve as we analyst for today's program, now the newspaper review. And don't forget, say yourself with the watch right now. If you want to join the conversation, you can just drop your comments in the comment section and also make your view and also your input inside the program. The program and newspaper review, and me, Mohamed Kamara, bring to you this edition of the program. And of course, now I'm going to introduce to now me, me analyst for today inside the program where na Fode Moriba Conte, when I journalist, a staff writer for Calabash newspaper. Fode, good afternoon and welcome to the newspaper review, and this is the very first edition.
Good afternoon and plenty thank you for getting me at the studio, and I think I appreciate for being the very first guest for this edition of this particular program. Thank you very much.
All right, in Fode Moriba Conte, staff writer for Calabash newspaper, the serve as we analyst for today, as you can give you in-depth explanation and analysis on the front pages of the newspaper then where we can discuss on the program. Don't forget to drop your comments at the comment section and make your inputs. The program now Liberty Newspaper Review. Well, with that we go take newspaper them and start to review them. The very first one I will take from the decks, a newspaper we published by the Calabash newspaper, and They get a front page headline story where say Foreign Minister elaborates on Sierra Leone's upcoming UN Security Council presidency. And also IGP Faya Sellou's transformative 2 years, a new era for Sierra Leone policing. President Bio to lead crucial debates on UN Security Council reform. NP Sierra Leone leading the way in petroleum sector. Well, that's now we story them inside the Calabash newspaper, the front page. I will take another newspaper again for the first set of newspaper. Then this other one, Concord Times newspaper. We get front page, a banner headline. We say SATAM bags align collaborate to enhance regional connectivity. UBA Sierra Leone records outstanding performance in 2023 financial year. Mayor Akisoya vows to mitigate flooding in Freetown. Gold Sierra Leone partners launch Blue Economy project to empower coastal communities. Political parties received tripartite committee's report from PPRC. Court Martial 16th accused deny thumbprint on statement. That's the front page of the Concord Times newspaper. I will take another newspaper again where this is come out from the Africans 24 Communications newspaper. We get a banner headline story where say APC starts comrade recruitment. Kush rise and crime in Kanike. A call for action after decades of mining at Rutile. Matru John remains backward. APC in tripartite Wahala. That's it for the African 24 Communications newspaper. I will take another newspaper again, Wayne a Voice of Saloon. We get a front page, we say SLRU set example of friendly electoral contest. And Aja Mariam Akuyate faces intimidation at hands of SLPP supporters. Why the delay to investigate Lands Minister? Bio launch first year achievements magazine. That's it for the front page of the Voice of Salon newspaper. Now we'll take another newspaper again inside the first set of newspaper that we will review. This is from the Daybreak newspaper. We get a front page banner headline. We say Minister Siba in serious trouble. UBA Sierra Leone records outstanding performance in 2023 financial year. ACC announces sanctions for asset declaration defaulters. Sierra Leone to host JIBA preliminary meeting after 15 years. Well, that's not the story. Then we'll get now the front page of the Daybreak newspaper. The other newspaper where I will take inside the four sets. This they come out from the Independent Observer's newspaper. We get a front page banner headline. We say just a minute, Mr. President. 6 years of protest or what? President Bio pledged to hand over power to young generation. Will APC do the same? Acting Chief Justice empowers senior staff on fiduciary obligations. That are the stories them within at the front page of the Independent Observer's newspaper. The next one I will take again, they come out from Daybreak newspaper. We get a banner headline, we say, is KKY a political opportunist? Citizens ask. Sierra Leone set to sign 480 million compact with MCC. And also again, they get another story at the front page. We say Babadi Kamara visit Borinja's training session, inspires player for excellence. 82% of Sierra Leoneans are hungry. FCC mayor talks tough. That's it for the Daybreak newspaper. The next newspaper I will take again. Now from the Night Watch newspaper. This one gets a banner headline. We say Dr. Samura Kamara corrects tripartite misconceptions. The dialogue continue. Salon Civil Service is one tribe dominated. Well, that's now from the Night Watch newspaper. The other newspaper I will take, from there we'll come to my studio guest, and from there we'll start the discussion. This one they come up from the Nationalist newspaper. We get a banner headline. We say APC chairman and executive must resign, says Tutu Boy Thompson. God will not give Sierra Leone a third chance. Mayor Akisoya highlights efforts to combat deforestation and flooding. Well, we will start the discussion now from them set of newspaper there. I just don't read the banner headlines to read them at the front pages. That will come to you. For the Moriba Conte. Well, from the newspaper there, we just don't read the banner headlines. Then, firstly, we just look at the last one I just don't read. We come up from the Nationalist newspaper. We say APC chairman and executive must resign. And this, somebody make the statement when Tutu's Boy Thompson say APC, the executive and the chairman for resign. So, as a journalist and post, we don't follow the political trend that the country. What do you make up of this particular headline?
Yes, well, when you look at the headline, the person, they quote a particular individual, where they say the APC executive and the chairman, they all for resign. You know, actually not go in depth into the story for no on which premise way this particular person they claim they for resign. But I think say we don't follow up with what they happen within the APC party from since 2018 where this particular thing don't begin up to this particular recent elections where they conduct, and we know say there has been a lot of things that happen between the APC where most we get to do with the Dr. Samora Kamara, we are the presidential appointee or the presidential candidate for the APC party. We saw recently they hold a NAC election, the NAC meeting, and even Dr. Samora not been there in attendance. And because of that, a lot of people they say why Dr. Samora not actually attend and everything. So I think say they're not against some kind in party fighting whether they do within the party of itself. Recently, we see the bloggers then they attack each other, you know, and all of them were we say the bloggers of Dr. Samora Kamara, they attack the former president and by Koma. We also say the former president, the blogger, they also react to was Dr. Samora Kamara, a bloggers there with regards the APC. So I think say there has been a lot of issues when they happen within the party, and maybe that now the reason why they say the APC executive therefore resign, because they think say the executive level for handle the affairs of the party, owing to the fact say from the issues that we are don't highlight, don't tell you say there has been issues them where the party officer need for address. So I think say that on that premise the individual they call say that they need for resign, maybe then they can say the party not don't do anything, or the party not they actually work for many and say they address the impasse that they would happen within the political party.
Alright, for the Moriba from that newspaper day, now I want to take you again to the Daybreak newspaper. We get a banner headline, we say KKY a political opportunist. Is KKY a political opportunist?
Well, this is a question where the writer they asks about KKY. We know how KKY can at the political landscape of this country. We know how he came. He was a member of the SLPP by then, and then get one or two issues them where we make actually he come out from the SLPP and go form a party in NGC. Yeah. And we say after we form a party NGC, and he began for also left the party back, and now he don't join the SLPP again. So because of this, we also say they sign a communique or agreement between the NGC alliance between the NGC and that of the SLPP. Although some fraction of the party members of the NGC actually frown on that particular alliance, because when you go through the alliance, the thing away they for do a government for doing everything. I think say after the 2023 election, after the elections by the 2018 election, we will see of them they actually come to pass. We also say they appoint a single individual with Dr. Kade Koloyimkela, we actually serve as the chairman for the presidential initiative on climate change, environment and everything. We also that now raise a lot of concerns and look at duplication of functions and everything, because you get that initiative date and you get where they look at climate change, then you get the Minister of Environment and Climate Change. You as part of initiative you get energy, you get Minister of Energy, you get food security, you get Minister of Agriculture and Food Security. So all of those things them you see as that particular office was just created for actually compensate them because of Ikomona party and count to the SLPP. So most people they say again, is it that Kade Koloyimkela is going to also open another political party, will go NGC, or they will get the flag bearer for the SLPP. Yeah. Because recently, just after the 2023 elections, we saw some flyer that be surfaced now the social media. Also, we say he don't declare intention for the presidency of the SLPP. So, well, we don't know. We waiting that actually get for whole. Although we know say the political dynamics in this country it gets in your way. But when you look at how Kade Koloyimkela been there, even recently there was this particular they say, you know, say they say Alusane Alassane, that APC and SLPP. So people they take and say that Alassane and Alusane, they say now you don't can't join one of them. So
they say now now.
Yeah, that's what they say. So you see, one thing in life where people for know consistency. That's something very very much important. If we say at this thing they do, then the consistency now. We see Kade Koloyimkela way come. He was very very much active. He was proactive. He condemned several things. even the suspension of the Auditor General, Kane Koloim Kala, one of the people who actually condemned that particular thing. Just few days ago, Pastor Michael reposted Kane Koloim Kala in claims when we make on that particular Auditor General. So now he is working for the government now, and would also say the tribunal don't complete the findings, they don't present the report to President Bio, and although we still wait because that particular document as we speak, they don't make it public to nobody, and even SLAJ and other organizations way they don't form a coalition, they actually use through the right to access information for urge the office of the president for making that particular document available, because that particular document now a public document, so therefore make it available to the people. I think say when you look at all of those things, Kane Communicala will be actually be condemned, what be happen. Now we don't see the report, we see say you don't talk anything. Maybe that's how the TY make the describe and say maybe in a political opportunist or so.
All right, Moiba, I want to take you again to another sub headlines within the front page of the Daybreak newspaper. It gets headline we say time to face reality. 82% of Sierra Leoneans are hungry. Looking at the living condition of the country, how you want to assess them?
Yeah, well, Sierra Leone, the living condition of this country is really terrible. And we look at that particular from the story in a report where WFP they publish. In this particular report, they say 82% of Sierra Leone they're angry. We mean say most times they go to bed without no meal. Some they go to bed maybe just one meal per day. So this is something very very much important to government for address. But we also say government actually don't carry the feed salon initiative, where we hope say this particular initiative will able to address the issues that we get to do with food security in the country and everything. Although we actually don't see that kind of proactive and effective way work from the government in ensuring say they actually implement that particular cluster there as part of the Big Five, because the Big Five of itself is very very big. You know, I make I like the name when they get a Big Five. Yeah. But when you look at the Big Five of itself, there is a lot of things where government for do. So if we get that kind of report here where they tell we say 82% of Sierra Leone and they're angry, it means say we need for ensure say the government be proactive and then for ensure say how they for implement the feed salon initiative. This is a very good initiative. I don't tell nobody like say not a good one, a good one. But that particular initiative, maybe we don't have for say at the end of President Bio in term of office, we see say that be just in a black and white. You know, we want for see say things and they go and they feel. You look at the time of rice project. Yeah. People continue for the ask questions. How far? What's going to be the development? What's going to be the output of that particular project today? Where government done this.
But Tamabun inside the very first term of President Bio, and saying first term done, we're not able to see the rest then from Tamabun.
Yeah, well, now they talk so. So just now we talk about the feed salon. So maybe they think say like that Tamabun for all these feed salon for just can't complement now or support the Tamabun project, because this is a project we don't span for a very long time. Yeah. So by now, for the get say, let me go to a commissioning of rice will come out from the Tamabun project where they don't process everything, they don't package, they don't bag up, and let me go on the market. You know, so we want for incident that happen, because the feed salon project, if you know they created the impact to Sierra Leone, then the project of itself will make no sense. So what do you tell us now for how government will ensure say now we don't get a kind of report here where they put salon say 82% of salon people are angry. So which means say we need for invest in agriculture. We need for ensure say we strengthen the agricultural sector. So this time a call to the government. You don't get the feed salon initiative, where a very good initiative where we have for implement for ensure say we able for produce most of the things we dey eat in this country. And I believe say if we able for do that particular thing, they able for address all that here. So going forward, when we going to get a kind of report here, they don't name we again as no we say salon 82% again, people are angry. Maybe we able for draw a candle to 60 or 70 or maybe 50%. But how this will happen? Now we ensure say government invest more in agriculture so that we able for address that kind of thing will happen.
All right, let's continue for stay with me at the program. A name na Fude Moriba content and staff writer for Calabash newspaper. In case you just join we, the program na Liberty newspaper review where they come to you live on Liberty Online TV. And this is not the very first edition. Don't forget, say this program will always they come your way on Fridays at exactly 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Well, Moriba, I will take you to another story again. That the Night Watch newspaper, we say Dr. Samura Kamara corrects tripartite misconception. The dialogue continue. When we say get for do it, the tripartite way be just to end. And as we see, PPRC be hand over the tripartite recommendations to political parties. But still, APC get concerns them with the case.
Yes, one thing we not forget, this tripartite committee where they form the recommendations them just a start. There is a lot need to be done. So even when they interview was it VOA?
Yeah.
You know, we say a lot of things there we get to do with the elections process. And when you look at even the recommendation, one thing I don't know why they don't make it public, but at one time I see at the Ministry of Information their Facebook page, but at the end we see say them get for flag and back or delete them from the page. We get apart from the 80 recommendation them, we will also get other divergent recommendations them where come up from APC and also SLPP. So when we say they 80 recommendation we see, and the one that they all agree on, but we also get recommendations the way both parties they no agree for agree on, and then get them say this that we own political party recommendation there, this that we divergent view towards the particular one that we don't give. Okay. So like so most of them say they again get to do with all what thing that happen. So like they still believe say that the ECSL for actually pull the data for give out the data. They also believe say that the other institutions they were responsible for also play an active role. But one thing we know they become very very clear that the aspect of the ECSL providing the disaggregated data. This even Dr. Wakama the interviewer today, he go always make mention of that. Everybody that interview within the APC will always make mention of that particular thing.
And Moriba, recently we see where ECSL and get a press conference where Mohamed Kone they make them clearly say they don't get the mandate for just issue out disaggregated data to any political party. Say their own mandates don't reach that side.
Well, you see, when you look at what the ECSL do, ECSL actually say there is no law where mandates them for actually publish the data.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me agree. Say the Public Elections Act no make provision for say after elections the ECSL for publish the data, but for transparency sake, for the sake of the integrity of the institution, and for the sake of peace and transparency and accountability in the elections process, if there is no law where prohibits you not for do this, there is also no law where say not for do it. So when we say you not get law where say for do this, but you don't also get law where say not for do this. So for the sake of transparency, me and for me don't talk to ECSL for they say let's publish the data. If we know say the data we have is credible, for the sake of transparency, we publish them out. Because if you publish them, nobody will go hold you accountable or the logo bet you say because you publish them. No! And now we see what happen. Even when people that write to ECSL tell this particular election, you just say, now classified information. So here comes again the question where we need for ensure that the Right to Access Information Commission they actually get a work for do, because we see say there is an act where they say people for give out information, but they say most times institutions they don't give out. Even what's happen with the office of the president, that would also say about 5, 6, 7 organizations that come together and not form a coalition and now don't ask for the tribunal report from the office of the president. Okay. Because this document we get a law we say those documents were made public for make a public so people then. So also with the elections results, I was surprised say for them we see ECSL reply to a particular a letter say that particular information is a classified information. You know, so these are the two they say. So ECSL, I believe, say this particular thing Dr. Mwak keep on they say the dialogue continue. Yes, the dialogue still continue.
Right.
That particular one that don't happen, they don't put out the recommendations. Then we just begin because 80 recommendations. Them not so small recommendations they are, and for them they achieve all of those recommendations and they it means the APC, the SLPP, and all of the institutions them get a pivotal role for play so that we go for ensure we address those concerns and implement the recommendations them.
Alright, for the Moriba, viewers, continue for drop your comments in the comment section, make your inputs. The program na Liberty newspaper review when they come to you live on Liberty Online TV, and me, Mohamed Kamadi, bring to you this very first edition of the program. Moriba, I'll take you to the next discussion inside this newspaper, front page. When at the Night Watch, we say Salone civil service is one tribe dominated. I think this is a very big allegation. This when they talk about inclusivity, and this author, they say the civil service is Salone dominated by one tribe.
You see, Salone, and that make we try for say, let me try for see how we preach unity, oneness, and everything. Because most people now hold the opinion say, for make the give position in this country, if you belong to a particular tribe.
Yeah.
Especially the tribe where they in governance at that time. For example, now where SLPP they in governance, so most people say all of the people where they appoint, these are people them way come out from the southeast and when I'm in them. So this now something where we political parties them or the government need for ensure say they address them. So that is why when we continue for talk about say we need for ensure say we address the issues of decentralization. We need to get an inclusive governance. When we say if a country want to go before, we need for be inclusive. Another thing again, we need for pull politics come out from the civil service. The civil service not to say when a politics for go inside it, but we don't say now Salone and the place to say the civil service and then not all politics now as anything so far. So it's only when we move away from those things that we continue to see the progress they happen.
Okay.
So appoint people not by tribe but appoint them by competency. People always think say if I appoint them they will come and serve well.
Okay.
I think say if we begin to appoint people by that kind of thing, then we see Salone they go before.
Alright, Moriba, I will take you to the next story inside the Calabash newspaper. We say Foreign Minister elaborates on Sierra Leone's upcoming UN Security Council presidency. This time around, the leadership don't fall to win now Sierra Leone. President Biyoge for champion.
Yes, this is a very big win for we as a country. We happy for today we don't at the Security Council. We now when they go out for make decision them about other country them, I believe say we self go sit down and say, hey, na so for go. And the president, so we all know say he is very, very proactive and he's a fine gentleman. Now he get for stay ahead everything. So I think say this now something where we need for ensure say when the president go there, we learn a lot on how we able for ensure say we bring out those good things them about how we can preach peace in the country.
Okay.
Because for them we did at the UN Security Council, if the thing that they happen in the country, no actually they resonate with waiting at the principles of the UN Security Council, then I believe say like a problem.
Yeah.
Because we don't say the August 10, we don't say the November 26, and all of those things we don't see violence, threats and everything. So if for them you did it, not to follow you did it again. So once you just say you country for also try for stabilize peace, for the peace and stability in the country. Mm-hmm. So I think say this is a very big one for win, a very big win for Salone. After so many years we never did at the Security Council, and now we don't fortunate for going. I think say we they go and play with part. And the president, like I said, he did it for ensure to represent Salone. He not only for represent the political party, he not only for represent himself, but he's going there on behalf of Sierra Leone. Okay. And that's where they say Salone now in the part of the Security Council. So I think that this is a very big win, and we hope for ensure say those things they don't good say they count them back now the country.
Alright, from the Calabash newspaper, for the Moriba, we'll take with very last newspaper. We will look at the front page. From there we go draw the curtains down, and this one they come out from the Voice of Salone newspaper. We get a banner headline. We say Aja Mayama Kuyate faces intimidation at hands of SLPP supporters. This they refer to the incident will be happen at the town hall meeting. The lady will be grabbed for ask question. We the number one for get the access for ask question, but later on the president we say well let them get the go ahead, then he will later ask question. So this writer they reference that incident, they say you don't face intimidation from the hands of SLPP supporters.
Yes, well, from that very day when the thing happened, we see what thing may happen there. The people that be the boy at the woman, Maybe why even go remove the mic from him.
Yeah.
Security, everybody be there around them. And for me, you see, when we look at when we talk about freedom of expression, we that's what we enshrine in our 1991 Constitution. It means as citizens them we need for to enjoy their kind of thing a day. And waiting at town hall meeting. Town hall meeting now is something where they organize for let the president go get an interface with the people then. Yeah. When we say let person get question for act and ask the president directly and the president able for respond. But we see say even when you look at all the questions that will be come out from there, that's in the way they be already planned them by the Minister of Information. You know, you look at most of the questions that people they will send questions when are critical questions they are never asked. So we don't need for the stage manage their activity. That particular town hall meeting for me it was a stage manage because all of the questions they wake up now waiting there feel say they want to ask president, the minister be the ask president. Not to actually waiting come out from the people them, the minister be the ask the president. Even people women at the hall, they look at you and say if you are very critical, they don't even allow you for let you talk. Okay. So it was a stage manage town hall meeting. So and the woman we saw it happen that he be grab for ask a question. We got follow with the economy, you know, because the woman then they face a lot of things that where they happen right now when it comes to the economy. So the woman we get for insurance, say, you got pension. Oh, so they halapana people na the holiday because every people will be also apply for attend. They not be able for attend. Most of the people them either are those party members them be there they holla, they clap and everything. That is not the essence of the particular town hall meeting. And also most people say okay, a good little governor town hall meeting, not so number for local governor town hall meeting. Then we get another town hall meeting where will be a very right town hall meeting. There was not even a need for the Minister of Information and Civic Education be the chair of that particular Let's have an independent somebody who knows the issue, somebody who is very independent. But if you go put the minister, it was not like me for me. I be just say just like a dialogue they just they say well pa can talk everything. It was like a PR campaign. It was not a town hall meeting. It was like rather a PR campaign where they were going to
ask tough questions to you, boss.
Very good. So that might be something where make we say let's have somebody where very independent. We know the inside governance. If we get a plan, we will say, but we see the presidential debates where we get Asana Aouni. We see the kind of critical questions we ask the most because you know what no appointment from you. You don't go for Sakam if you ask critical questions. You don't go for query. You don't go for do anything to him. So he's free. He has that open mind for asking questions that were critical. If me right now send question to him, now he did as the moderator. He ask that question there because that question where he say come on from a citizen. Or you as a minister, somebody go ask critical question to the president. Believe me, you don't go ever relate that particular question. Rather go just stay away for coin the question, just for suit the president, just for let the president smile and feel happy. But in the town meeting, he need questions that were very critical when they ask about A, B, or C. And if you're able for them to give response to those particular questions, if you're not able for give, that is why you have line ministries will be also present. But we also able for be as a backup to the president when they ask those questions. But for me, that particular one, it was unfortunate for them we see say the lady be grab for ask a question and she was intimidated. So that's something we definitely. None of we are always say Russia. We are there. We saw the videos. You know when they even the ball attack, they want pull the back their hand. Unless we say one on left arm, after we talk, they say some man even at the hall say she's an APC, and the one they always say no, me not to APC, me not SLPP. So this is what is bad. Even like what they can't do at the top. Most times when you critical, they say you know APC or this person APC is sponsor. You know these are something very bad. We need to forget critical voices. No government told the way they for work say everybody for praise you 100%. Even the way they so if all man they praise you, all man say hey, what you do bad, you know nobody when they tell you say what you do so is wrong, then they don't like you. Surely. People when they criticize you and people will like you because when they criticize you, that will make you sit down and put yourself to order and say, hey, they say this thing what you do so you not fine. Last time I see how I go do something where go more better. So people go for praise me. But if all man they hey papa they do oko, papa they try, papa no to that day. Let somebody can say, hey papa, this way you do so, papa. the people they suffer over, but they for do something for them against the issue, and then see how they fair for look. So the town meeting, and that's what they expect for see at the town meeting.
All right, thank you very much for the Moriba Conte, as you don't be the very first analyst who get that this program. We are the Liberty newspaper review. We don't can give you in-depth analysis on the newspaper front pages. Them well, now the program will left you for today. Hopefully on Friday, another edition of the Liberty newspaper review program will come back to you at exactly 12 midday. I want to say plenty thank you to me engineer Winner Emmanuel Campbell, well, for making you get a very good program, and also plenty thank you again to the producer Winner Princess Pierce. And we also want to say sorry to the viewers that will be only sending comments in at the comment section, but hopefully next week we're going to check the inbox and read out the messages then we would have been on send. That's why I will draw the curtain down, as on Friday another edition will come back. Me and Mohamed Kamal, till then I want to wish you all a pleasant day. Goodbye.
Konski, where the news can capture from politics, the economy, and other human interest issues them. Some of them issue can take inside different newspaper them during the week. This make Liberty Online Television. They bring you the Liberty newspaper review. Inside this program, we go bring analysts them for look at the most trending topic them inside the newspaper for the week and analyze them for make sense to the public. This go be every Friday, 12 o'clock afternoon on Liberty Television. Watch out for Liberty newspaper review. Plenty things can happen at the country where the news can capture from politics, the economy, and other human interest issues them. Some of them issue can take inside different newspaper them during the week. This make Liberty Online Television. They bring you the Liberty newspaper review. Inside this program, we go bring analysts them for look at the most trending topic them inside the newspaper for the week and analyze them for make sense to the public. This go be every Friday, 12 o'clock afternoon on Liberty Television. Watch out for Liberty newspaper review. Plenty.
This is Liberty Online TV, powered by Orange Sierra Leone.
Orange.
You are watching Liberty